New Zealand's first text came from a missionary. Not this sort of text. What I'm talking about was written 175 years ago on a machine that definitely wouldn't fit in your pocket. This is how we used to write text. Our very first printing press arrived in Pahia in 1834. It marked the beginning of books and a significant milestone for Māori.
This is the first edition of the New Testament in Māori in Te Reo. It's got a title page which says it's the Kawanata Whole, the New Testament of Jesus Christ. William Colenso was the printer, and he'd been born in England, in Cornwall, trained as a printer, but of course he was very religious and became involved with the Church Missionary Society, who hired him as their printer and sent him out to New Zealand in 1834 with the first printing press for the mission press and some type. Apparently they landed this very heavy machine all dismantled and basically rowing boats onto the beach. And then with the help of some young Māori men, Colenso, what he called, erected the press, assembled it, and basically put his type together and was ready to start printing. Te Reo was basically an oral language. There was no writing tradition in Māori traditional life. So the first task of the missionaries was to basically put the Māori language in a form that could be written and printed. As soon as Māori people started to realise that their language could be put in written form, Māori developed a hunger, what they called a hunger for books. And so the chapters of the New Testament, as they came out from the press, were distributed all over the country. You know, the excitement of the new discovery that the language could be expressed in written form was really profound. So the work of the missionaries was absolutely crucial in this.
The New Testament was printed on the first iron press called a Stanhope. This Colombian press was another of the early machines used by Colenso. It's a massive machine, isn't it?
Yep. It's a very strong, I mean, it's elaborately ornamented, but when you analyse how it works, everything has a practical purpose. I mean, it's a very, very strong cast iron frame. It's immensely heavy. I mean, I don't know exactly how much it weighs, but every individual component is enormously heavy and massive. The whole point of it is that with a steel frame, you can put a much stronger impression on the printed sheet than you could using a lighter wooden framed press.
Can we see it in action? Can we have a go?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, pair of gloves.
Yeah, yep. Okay, well, I'll show you. I mean, the actual pull required is relatively light given the masses involved, because, like I say, everything is counterweighted.
Oh, it is like I was expecting some weight there, and there's literally, there's no weight at all.
And you've got some really heavy iron masses there.
You could do it with one finger.
It's made life much easier for the printer.
So even though it's pretty easy to operate, it still would have taken a long time to print something like a book.
Every single piece of type was what they call set by hand. Setting up, laying the type, locking the type up in a form, aligning everything up correctly, and then being able to, you know, roll the type in, make sure it's all lined up, press, and then out, and then literally hang the sheets up to dry.
If it seems like a tedious process, Colenso sure didn't show it. By 1840, he'd produced more than 74,000 documents by hand. Something to ponder next time you hit print.